Hey everyone, if you're like me, then you've been refreshing your browser ever since the end of the Book of Boba Fett.
I am Boba Fett.
Nobody cares, dude. Waiting for the Kenobi trailer to drop. So when it finally came out this week, I almost couldn't believe it was actually happening, and that it gave so many incredible hints at what we can expect to see. But I'm here to talk about what we heard.
We lost.
This is Star Wars Music Analysis. So right at the beginning, we get this little fake out. We think we're going to hear the Force theme, but then as this opening theme continues, it's actually an augmentation of, or a stretching out of, and simplified version of the piece Clash of the Titans that we hear during the Mustafar battle between Kenobi and Anakin. So immediately we're drawn back to that moment, and as the theme becomes this long drawn out line that seems to linger out over everything, we begin to get the sense that that is the moment of the jumping off point to everything that is going to happen in this show.
We lost.
It's that specific moment that has now defined who Obi-Wan will become and who he is. It's also a great reference to the fight that Obi-Wan mentions.
The fight is done.
He's of course referring to the overall battle between the Jedi and the Sith and the dark side in this moment, but his battle against Anakin and Anakin's fall to the dark side is integral to how Kenobi experiences this conflict. And so even if we didn't before, we know that his relationship with Anakin and Vader will play an important role in this series. Then, as Kenobi keeps an eye on a young Luke, we hear the Force theme. And I've talked before about how this theme was originally meant to represent Obi-Wan Kenobi, but Lucas felt it better represented the Force as a whole. So it makes perfect sense that this theme would play a role both here, early on in this trailer, but also throughout the show, now really as Kenobi's theme. And then, finally comes the big track of this trailer. The choir comes forth and we jump into Duel of the Fates. Now, this is a piece that I plan to talk about extensively later in everything that it comes to represent, but to be short, it was originally meant to represent the battle between the light and the dark, between Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Sidious, between Maul and Obi-Wan, over the fate of a young Anakin Skywalker. Now, with Anakin's fate sealed though, it comes back as a reminder to what led to this moment and where we are now. But it also allows us to reflect on everything still left to fight for, and one particular fate that is still left in the balance, and left to the responsibility of Kenobi to care for, and that is the fate of young Luke Skywalker.
Tell me, is it the chosen one?
Kenobi at one point acknowledges to Maul that the boy, meaning Luke, is the chosen one.
Will avenge us.
Who will avenge them all, and so maybe that is the full belief that Kenobi now has. That Luke is the only thing left worth fighting for, and this series will really be about the battle on many fronts for the fate of Anakin's secret and hidden son. The Duel of the Fates moves into a much more enlivened version of the Clash of the Titans now, as all of these Inquisitors are revealed, and I am so excited for this. At the end, we get the dark brass fanfare that we hear throughout moments of Anakin's turn to the dark side, as we also hear the infamous breathing of Vader himself. The music tells us so much about the relationship and story arc of this series and how it's going to focus on Kenobi's struggle to accept what happened to the Jedi Order, but especially to Anakin. I still don't think we'll actually get a duel between Kenobi and Vader, but Vader will definitely be playing a main role in the show, albeit maybe from the background and shadows. The music is dark throughout this trailer, and I'm sure this is going to be a relatively dark show as well. In retrospect, it makes Boba Fett make more sense as the lighter show kind of in between this and the end of Mandalorian Season 2. And it's so amazing to be getting another Williams soundtrack as well. What did you guys think of this? This feels in perfect continuity with the rest of the Skywalker saga, and I don't think anyone else could have told this part of the story musically like John Williams could have. This is going to be epic, and I've already decided I'm going to absolutely love this show. Even if it's just 6 episodes of Obi-Wan talking to himself about midichlorians, I am going to love this show all the way. But tell me what you think in the comments below. What did you think of this trailer? What is exciting you the most so far, and what are the things you're looking forward to? Tell me if I've missed anything in this episode, and before you go, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of the galaxy far, far away. And as always, may the be with you.